You imagined it was you. Oh, you did. You did. We all wish it was us. That's why we believe.
Good morning. How are you all doing today? It is 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I was waking up after spending all night awake listening to a woman who's been doing her ministry for hours. She does this live streaming. She's the closest thing I had right now to a church, and God bless her. She's currently dealing with some problems, I guess spiritual problems. I think we all are sometimes. But yeah, she told me in her ministry that, she's been gang stalked, and I've been thinking about it ever since. I was like, that's not very good. It's not good at all. So what I was thinking about doing, just because I don't really have that much to give, but I can tell people. There was one gentleman who helped me out. So yeah, if there's one ministry I was thinking about supporting, it would be that girl, because I've seen a lot. And the churches are, around here they kind of suck, and it's not very good. It's getting harder. It's getting harder to find a good church. And what she's doing right now, it's God's work. She really is on fire for God, and she deserves the best. Way more than what she's getting right now. She's been gang stalked. She's going through some kind of divorce, separation. I don't know her full story, but when it comes to her doing the ministry, she's she's saving lives, and we need more good people like that on YouTube. There's a lot of people on YouTube who are clowns and selfish. They're doing this just for their own self-validation, but there's other people who do this not for any attention at all. They're doing the Lord's work. So I say go follow that woman, Brianna for Christ. I'm just going to share the link one more time and help pledge any amount of money you can give to her, because she's dealing with something really, really bad, like gang stalking. Don't take my word for it. Go talk to her. She probably has her PayPal and her email all set up on her account. And I'm just doing my part. Maybe at some point I gotta move on to different stories, maybe a different channel. But yeah, I can't do too much right now. I'm still using a cheaper mic, and this works. The Zeal sound looks pretty cool. It's got even a nice sort of mute, noise cancellation. So that's a really good feature to have, and I saved a lot of money on that. But what people can do if they want to, since a lot of people I've noticed are out of work, maybe it's time, that they should start building. Oh wait, no, low battery. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. I think though that it's wise for some people, if they were thinking about, finding a good church, maybe instead they could just do what she does and pick up a Bible, read it, and really start doing what it says. When you see the times that we're in right now, yeah, I don't think it takes a genius to see that, things are getting pretty crazy right now. Let me recap, okay? We have AI, we've got social media has been around for 20 years? Yeah. And we've got an entire generation of people who no longer want kids. They're lost, they're living for themselves, they're heathenistic, they're not going to church at all. Some people don't even believe that God exists. Atheists has become a thing now. They're even putting LGBTQ filth in the churches now. When I was a kid, that was unheard of, and now it's common. People don't even think about it. They're like, it's one of those churches, okay, happy Pride, God loves everybody, and that's not entirely true. If you want to find truth, yeah, go follow people like Brianna for Christ and support her. give her some money so that she can have freedom to move to a better location, because the gang stalking in her life, she's dealing with that. She says, I don't expect any donations or anything from people. I take it up to the Lord, and that's her refuge. It made me want to cry, because, you know, around where I'm at, I can't do too much. All I can do is make this video and just tell people, listen, really, really listen. If you are looking for a good church with godly people who really have no interest in, you know, gaining anything from this life, they want to build a good church, go help that woman. Find Brianna for Christ and support her. I'm just going to leave the link down at the bottom of the description box below, so it's very easy for people to check it out. And if you find her, give her the best, you know, like she's like true MVP, you know. She doesn't complain, she just continues on her ministry for hours, you know, saving lives. And it's touched me, man. Normally I wouldn't even go on camera and talk about anything, because I don't even like to do it. I don't like to get up on camera, but yeah, sometimes, you know, you just gotta do something to help a friend in need. Honest God. And yeah, maybe someday, I don't know, when I make it to success, I could probably do something. But yeah, there's people out there, they got money and they're trying to fill a void that can't be filled with booze or drugs. You know what I'm talking about. I can't name names, but I say to people that around here, that's what people generally do. They're hurting. They know that their futures are bad, so what do? They just feel good in the moment, whatever feels best. They don't turn to God, they don't read a Bible, they don't believe in God, and they just basically do what they want. And yeah, I think that's why now we have an entire generation of just idiots, people who are stupid and don't know nothing. They don't care about the truth. I mean, they don't care about the wicked world at all, as long as it benefits them. My brother, he's the exact same way. He's like, F you, got mine. Good luck, brother. And I only had one. Yeah. This is why I was looking at good people online, and I failed to find help with what I needed. So maybe what Brianna was saying, she was on to something. Maybe she knows that, yeah, these days you really can't count on people, can you? I understand the MGTOW philosophy, and I gotta tell you, you know what, for a while I believed in it. Not because, you know, I believed in their philosophy. I knew it was a means to an end. I just did it for safety, because very basically I closed myself off from the rest of the world, and I just wanted to focus on myself, because the world keeps kicking me in the legs, and I just had enough. You know, I had a threshold. I got chest pains this morning and I can't even talk. But again, you know, this girl, again, Brianna for Christ, she came to me one night. She did a live stream and we prayed, and she listened to what I had to say, and by the end of it I felt so moved. You know, I wanted to give something. She doesn't have a P.O. box, though. She didn't really listen to me about that. I think that maybe she might either have her priorities straight and focusing only on the things that matter to her. She doesn't care about money. But I mean, we do live in a world where, yeah, we need money to live. What had happened to her story, let me think. She said something about people sabotaging her vehicle, her car, or a truck. I don't know. She had a vehicle, some kind of vehicle, and people were targeting her, gang stalking her, threatening her, or just harassing her. And it becomes a lot more apparent, and that's terrible. You know, I see a lot of low-life scumbag weirdos who talk about antinatalism and how, you know, in a couple of years, like, I'll see just more degeneracy. And yeah, there's a reason why I don't go out to bars anymore, because it's not like 2000 or 2010. People here are like living on demon time. They're just not with it. Like, they're not right in the head, and it makes them do stupid, vile, evil things. And this is what I was trying to get at. I was trying to tell myself, you know what, how am I going to be able to help this person? You know, I'm unemployed. If I had money, yeah, I honestly though, no, actually, I gotta check myself. I had some money. I bought some equipment, and then I bought clothes, and then I had my mail went missing. Tried to get a refund. Then went ahead and I bought more things that normally I couldn't afford, like maybe a new pair of sunglasses or this jacket. It's velvet. It looks cool, but do I really need it? No. And that's what I'm trying to get at, because people are, they got money, they're focusing on themselves. Some people, again, they got more money than they know what to do with, and then there's people who have nothing. They don't even have a mailbox, and sometimes it just makes me like really, really mad. I can't shout, I can't scream, I got chest pains. Again, I may have to go see a doctor. And this channel, I know that people are not going to tune into this. I mean, I know everybody's got things that they have to do, and there's a lot of distractions. There's more people out there looking for jobs than actual jobs. So pretty soon I have to go back out there and find some kind of work to do, because staying in this basement is really affected my mental health. And yeah, I know what's happening in the news. Shit happens. I mean, I can't control it. I didn't choose the timeline that I grew up in, but I think though that God really wanted me to be here right now in this time. I think it's important for people to find people offline, like a good church. Find your group of people, find your tribe, and stick with them. Even if things get a little bit crazy, a lot of people would left. Loyalty is not a really big thing now, and yeah, if there was something I could do to help, because finding real people, whether you're a believer or not, like real people are rare. The fact alone that she's doing these ministries every day, every night, for hours on end, and she's really passionate about it. She doesn't ask for nothing, and she's still getting harassed and tormented. It breaks my heart, man. I don't know, I could cry. So yeah, there it is. I don't want to go on camera and say, yeah, boo-hoo, this is happening to people who don't deserve it. I would find Brianna for Christ, find that woman, talk to her. I mean, she would already tell you what I told you, but yeah, if you can do something to help a good church, she's real. I know when I see a genuine person, and I'm not the best, I'm just a filmmaker. I don't know half the time what I do, but yeah, some of these people, they deserve the best, Yeah, maybe that's why I'm living like humbly right now, because I don't want to pretend. On another note, if anyone wants to start a ministry of their own, this is a pretty good mic. It's a Zealsound K66 Pro. It was like $45, so it's not nice. Goodbye. But yeah, I would definitely help these people, because in a world gone totally mad, we need more than ever. We need good people like her. The churches, we need to build them. If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? And I noticed a lot of churches are gone bad. I don't know everything, but I know that. Yeah.